Hello, I'd like to start this video by firstly saying that I am not by any manner or means any kind of a really good player. In fact, I've only recently started playing snooker again, and even at that, I'm probably just a bit above a kind of a beginner standard. But I just thought I'd like to share a few tips that really help a new beginner to the game. My idea of practice when I started was just to go down, play a frame of snooker against myself. But there was one thing always let me down, and that was typically black ball off the spot. And it's one thing that never occurred to me till recently, that you really have to repeat certain types of pots and get that angle into your head. So I'm not sure if any other drills that's out there for this sort of thing. This was just something I kind of stumbled across myself. It's probably common practice. I'm just using the reds. I've got 2 bunches of 7 reds either side of the table. Red on the black spot. I've got the pink and the black set up either side as kind of markers for where to repeatedly put the cue ball to take your shot. So on this side over here, you know, we're looking, it's maybe not quite even a half ball pot, but you get faced with this kind of angle quite a bit. And on the other side, we put it this side. This type of shot in particular, I just couldn't pot. I was really bad at them. But it's amazing if you sit down and set out reds like this, how quickly you can get onto the angle. And it's made a major difference to my game. So we'll start on this side. So what I would typically do is attempt to pot this. If I do, I'll put up another ball and just keep running through until all 8 is down. And there we go, good start. First one missed. But like I said, far from a good player. So you can see how quickly you can get into the routine of potting the same angle there. Started off, I mean, when I was practicing before I hit record on the video, they were all going in nicely. So even from that little break, I've sat down and missed a few pots, and eventually we've come back around to the right potting angle again. I've had all them plain balls, so no screw, no topspin, no side spin, no nothing. And you can see how the white goes. What I like about this is you can repeatedly hit shot after shot after shot, and you can add a little bit of screw, maybe a little bit of stun, and you can see how it affects the position of the white. So we'll just add a little bit of stun on this one. Let's just come back slightly on itself. Just give it a little bit more for the next one. See how it comes right back. And what I like about this is you can figure out yourself what happens to the white after you make the pot. You can make little adjustments, and it helps your own positional game. A little bit of top to go across the table there. Moving to the side we're lower down. Just a tiny bit of screw on that. can see the cue ball comes straight off the table. But equally, if you play a plain ball, that's missed. No, I'm just going to ball any harder than that would have missed. But this is a shot that I find emphasises the type of spin you put on the ball, where it goes, because you can easily move up the table to this side or back to this side, depending on what you do. Once you have the angle of the shot learned and you're confident, not like that, but with a bit of a screw shot. Got the white up near the green there, but in around the black spot where I run throughs. Like that. And that stuns, you can play in around the black and pink. If you go for a little bit of a firmer stun shot, you can easily come up actually either side of the blue if you want it. Oh my God. And sometimes you go through a run where you'll pot every ball in a row and then you'll miss two like that, seemingly inexplicably. But the more you practice this, the better. Go back in the middle of the pocket. Last one. And every time you attempt that deep screw, you're not even close. Obviously, the slower you play the pot, the more the pocket is likely to accept. A lot of shots would brush in off both jaws for me if I roll them in. If you need to play a more powerful shot, obviously you're going to be more accurate, but these are two types of shots I find just repeated practice every time I go to play, and it makes a huge difference to my game. I used to be very nervy, shall we say, around the black spot. I was almost talking myself out of being able to pot it before I even got down on the shot. Whereas now, every time I get a chance around the black spot, I feel so much more confident. So I hope that can help somebody starting out to the game. So another routine that I like to do is potting the black ball off the spot. And by that I mean potting the black ball off the spot and having to play the black again from wherever the white ball lands. So you're trying to pot the black and get position on the black again. I know I've done a very short video with no comment or anything on it before, but again, it's another one that has really helped my positional playing around the black. It can be frustrating sometimes because it just shows how you can lose your concentration, and one silly shot can end, a good break if you're kind of matching someone. But this is something that I try to do. It doesn't always come off very well. Sometimes you miss first shot, sometimes not. Typically I would start off, try to line up a nice straight shot like this, where a little screw shot, and I'll probably play 2 or 3 screw shots in a row, nice and easy. Now even with that, with the easy start, I've overscrewed there and made the second shot. Not that it's much more difficult, but it shouldn't be as difficult. Tiny little bit of angle, try to go on off the top cushion. It's a bit of stun. And there we go. I've missed it already, but you get the general idea. Right. I think that's about as much of that routine I can stomach for now. I can't believe I just missed that. Not sure what kind of streak it was on. I think I'll finish up with that, maybe do a bit of a line-up or something here now. So I hope there's something in this video that you find useful, and we'll cut it short with that. Thanks.